Hello and welcome to Financial Literacy. In this video, we're going to talk about a topic that's often overlooked in discussions of personal finance: the problem with capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system that is based on the principles of private ownership, free markets, and profit. In a capitalist system, individuals and businesses have the freedom to own and control the means of production, such as factories, land, and other resources. They are also free to engage in buying and selling goods and services in the marketplace, where prices are determined by supply and demand. Under capitalism, businesses aim to maximize profits, and consumers seek to get the best value for their money. This leads to competition among businesses to provide the best products or services at the lowest prices, while consumers have the freedom to choose which products or services they want to purchase. One of the key features of capitalism is the role of the entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs are individuals who start new businesses or invest in existing ones with the aim of making a profit. They take risks by investing their own money in their ventures, and they are rewarded with profits if their businesses are successful. Another important aspect of capitalism is the role of the market. In a capitalist system, prices are determined by the forces of supply and demand. When demand for a product or service is high, prices tend to rise, and when demand is low, prices tend to fall. This creates an efficient allocation of resources, as businesses respond to changes in demand by adjusting their production levels and prices. Capitalism also encourages innovation and technological progress. Businesses have an incentive to invest in research and development to create new products and services that can give them a competitive advantage in the marketplace. This can lead to improvements in productivity, efficiency, and quality of life. However, capitalism is not without its problems. One of the biggest criticisms of capitalism is that it can lead to inequality. In a capitalist system, those who own the means of production and have the most resources are able to accumulate even more wealth and power, while those who don't have access to the same resources are left behind. This results in a widening wealth gap, which can lead to social and political unrest. Capitalism can also lead to externalities, or costs that are not reflected in the prices of goods and services. For example, businesses may engage in practices that harm the environment, but these costs are not reflected in the price of their products. This can lead to damage to the environment and negative impacts on human health and well-being. Capitalism can create a culture of individualism and competition, which can undermine social cohesion and empathy. In a society that values individual success above all else, people may be less likely to help one another and to work together to address larger social problems. At its best, capitalism can create wealth, increase productivity, and provide incentives for innovation. However, it also has some inherent flaws that can cause significant problems for individuals, communities, and society as a whole. First and foremost, capitalism tends to create and reinforce economic inequality. In a capitalist system, those who own the means of production and have the most resources are able to accumulate even more wealth and power, while those who don't have access to the same resources are left behind. This results in a widening wealth gap, which can lead to social and political unrest. Another problem with capitalism is that it can incentivize businesses to prioritize profit over other considerations, such as social responsibility, environmental sustainability, and worker well-being. This can result in unethical practices, exploitation of workers, and damage to the environment. Moreover, capitalism tends to prioritize short-term gains over long-term sustainability. For example, businesses may focus on maximizing profits in the short term rather than investing in long-term projects that could benefit the company and society as a whole. In addition, capitalism can lead to the concentration of power in the hands of a few large corporations or monopolies, which can stifle competition and innovation. This can limit consumer choice and drive up prices. So, what can be done to address these problems? There are several things that can be done to address the problems with capitalism. Here are some of the most common proposals. 1. Progressive taxation. One of the most commonly proposed solutions to address the problem of economic inequality under capitalism is progressive taxation. This means that people who earn more pay a higher percentage of their income in taxes. The additional revenue generated from progressive taxation can be used to fund social programs that can help reduce poverty and inequality. 2. Increased worker protections. Another way to address the problems of exploitation and poor working conditions is to implement stronger labor laws and worker protections. This could include policies such as a minimum wage, protections for workers' rights to organize and unionize, and better working conditions. 3. Investment in social programs. Investing in social programs such as education, healthcare, and affordable housing can help to reduce inequality and improve social outcomes. This can also help to provide a safety net for those who are most vulnerable in society. 4. Environmental regulations. To address the problem of externalities, governments can impose environmental regulations on businesses to reduce pollution and other harmful practices. This can help to prevent damage to the environment and protect public health. 5. Encouraging competition. To address the problem of monopolies and concentration of power, governments can encourage competition in the marketplace. This can be done through policies such as antitrust laws that prevent businesses from becoming too big or acquiring too much power. 6. Shift towards alternative economic models. Some advocates for reforming capitalism have called for a more fundamental shift towards alternative economic models, such as socialism or cooperativism. These models emphasize greater economic democracy, community ownership, and shared benefits. It is important to note that there is no one-size-fits-all solution to the problems of capitalism. The best approach will depend on the specific context and needs of each society. Nevertheless, these proposals can provide a starting point for discussions on how to improve the outcomes of capitalism and create a more equitable and sustainable economic system. Regardless of the specific solutions proposed, it's clear that the problem with capitalism is a complex and multifaceted issue that requires careful consideration and thoughtful action. As we continue to explore personal finance and financial literacy in this channel, we must also keep in mind the broader economic and social systems that shape our lives and our financial futures. It's never too late to learn how to manage your money properly, and with some dedication and effort, you can turn your financial situation around. That's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I hope you found this video as informative and entertaining as I did making it. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more engaging videos on various topics. And hey, if you have any suggestions for future videos or feedback on this one, leave a comment below. I always love hearing from my viewers and getting ideas for new content. Until next time, stay curious, keep learning, and never stop exploring the world around you. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.